Alrighty, a lot of folks have been asking about a Learning Focused Schools lesson plan template, and I have made just such a thing for you guys. We were going to meet in PLCs about this, but I decided to make a video instead since we'll be rolling out our Google Classroom training shortly. We're not going to have a lot of time for introducing the lesson plan format, so that's what I'm going to do with you today. So we'll move that out of the way. The first thing that you want to do is log into your Gmail account for Dade County Schools. That's your at dadecs.org email address. And once you get logged in, you're going to come over here to this little icon, which is your Google Apps button, and you'll see all the different options in here. In this particular case, we're going to go to Google Drive. And to get to the template we want, we're going to click on New. We're going to go to Google Docs, but instead of clicking here, we're going to slide over to the arrow. And instead of clicking blank document, we're going to click from a template. So again, that's from the Google Drive. We're going to click New, go to Google Docs, click here, and select from a template. Now you'll see that there are general templates that you can click on, essay templates, reports, science projects, class notes. All these things are very valuable and can be used in your classrooms. But what we're looking for is under the Dade County Schools tab. And you'll see right here under Basics, we've got the DCHS Lesson Planning Template. Click it one time, and it'll take just a second, and it will load up a brand new clean copy of the lesson planning form. If you want to, you can always zoom in a little bit. You can type whatever you like. And just like with any other Word document, you can change the font or the color or whatever. You can insert links, pictures, however you want to do it. But this is kind of your blank canvas, the framework that you're going to write your lesson plans in. So you'll see that you've got an area for your big rock concept, your specific standards that you'll be working on, and your essential questions, along as your activating strategies, your teaching strategies. Be sure to include the higher order thinking, graphic organizers, those kinds of things. Then your plan for differentiation. In elementary school, we had challenge, benchmark, and remedial levels. In your class, it may just be your standard kids and your kids with an IEP, however you want to do that. And then your summarizing activity, whatever you're going to do to provide closure in your lesson. The final column is for any assessment prompts, the kinds of questions you're going to ask, what tools or tricks are you going to use to formatively assess your students to see if they're actually grasping the content. And that's pretty much the way it works. You'll notice that there's Monday through Friday, and you just type right over it, and it's good to go. There are a couple of more steps that you need to think about, though. Instead of leaving it called DCHS Lesson Planning Template, you're going to call it something like Farney 120 through 125, and maybe this is a biology class. Okay. Great thing about Google Docs is that as soon as you type something in, it is pretty much saved. So you'll notice that you've got a space here for your dates, your subject, your teacher. If you have a collaborative teacher, you can include that there as well. And so there you go. Now, the next step is making sure that your lesson plans are located in the right spot. If you see this folder button here, it gives you the option to move to. Right now, it's created in my drive, which means it's on my personal drive. Nobody else can see it. But if I want to include it in the shared folder that we got earlier in the year, I'm going to go to DCHS 2017-18, go in there, go into the teacher folders. In this case, I made myself one under social studies, Farney test. Click here, and when I click move here, it's going to go from my main drive into that Farney test folder. Anytime you see something here, like moving this item will share it with everyone, all that means is that you've shared that folder with other people, and if you add another document to that folder, it too will be shared. But your lesson plans are shared with us, and that's kind of what we want. So we're going to click OK, and it says Farney Biology has been moved from my drive to Farney Test. That way you can make sure that it's in the right spot. Now if we go back to our Google Drive, we'll see that if we go to our DCHS folder, teachers and course folders, go to social studies and to Farney test. My biology plans are right there. So that's pretty much the way it works, guys. So again, just to recap, you're going to log into your email account. You're going to go to your Google Drive. Should look something like this. Then you're going to click New, go to Google Docs from a template, and it will give you a brand spanking new copy of the template when you click on it from right here under Basics. And you'll notice that perfectly clean and ready to go again. After you start typing in the template, you can change any of this information that you want. We'll do another video about how to make copies of existing lesson plans if you want to roll them over or change the format a little bit to suit your needs. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If you've got any questions, give us a holler. But there is your lesson planning template and how to get to it through Google Drive. Thanks.